Great rising, my people. Thank you for coming back and joining me again for another Asana flow. Today we'll be doing a series of balance poses. So yeah, let's wake on up. Stretch it out. All right, and turn. Sit in the center of your mat. We go ahead and go start with deep breaths in the seated position. In your nose, out your nose. In your nose. Again, just breathe. Deep breath. How do you want to move through the day today? How do you want your day to look like? All that. Breathe it in your nose and out your nose. All right, go ahead and do some shoulder shrugs. Do some neck rolls. Roll it in the same direction about twice. All the way chin to chest, all the way back. Go ahead and go the other direction. Opposite direction. Still breathing while you're doing this. Connecting the breath with the motion. Alright? Go ahead and get into it. The seated pose, but we're going to twist over to our right. Go ahead and twist over to our left. Alright, so we're going to do reverse prayer pose. So this is how it looks. Ooh, it's a little hard, but you bring your hands to prayer and your back. You get yours up higher than mine, then great. This is where I'm at right now. You're just going to sit here and just breathe. And slowly release your arms. All right, go ahead and make your way into tabletop. All right, and go ahead and get ready to do cat-cow. Breathe in to cow. Exhale into cat. Breathe into cow. Exhale into cat. Again, breathe into cow. Get the belly all big. Drop it. Exhale into cat, shooting that spine up. Belly button to the spine. And release. Into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. All right, go back into seated position. And breathe. Remember to breathe. We're going to go ahead and start walking our hands over to our right. And hold it for a nice stretch. Go ahead and walk your hands over to your left. knees. All right, come up into upward dog. Send them heels and that hips up and back into downward dog. And pedal the feet while you're here. Other side. All right, go ahead and walk those feet up to your hands. And hang for a little bit. Slowly roll up, chin to chest, one vertebrae at a time. Stack them. All right, go ahead, reach up overhead, nice and tall. And stand in mountain pose. And go ahead and sit down into chair pose. You can bring your hands down to prayer, or you can leave them over top of your head. Oh, no, we stay in prayer and we're twisting and opening up into a revolved chair. Here you can keep your hands in prayer if you like, or you can open them up with your fingertips touching the ground. Close it back up as we twist onto the other side. Stay there in prayer, or go ahead and open your arms up wide. Stand up nice and tall, back into mountain pose. Reach up high, swan dive down, all the way down. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale all the way down. Hands ground, step back into plank. Going into upward dog. Push back into downward dog. Right here, we're going to do a revolved dog. So make sure you are nice and strong. I'm going to take my left hand and reach over to my right ankle and hold. This is called revolved dog. Dog. Now onto the other leg. Reach that right hand to that. And we did that. Now we bring in our right foot up. Bring your knee to your nose. About twice. Last time we bringing it up. And we're going to rotate back. Be careful. And we're going into wild thing. Wild thing. Okay. Yes. Open. Hold that. Make sure you are breathing. Sink your butt down. Bring your hands back. Get back into downward dog. Down into child's pose. Give those shoulders a rest. Back into upward dog. Raise that left foot to sky. Bring it knee to nose. Do about 4 or 5 times, I believe. Knee to nose again. That's 2. Up. Knee to nose again. That's 3. Up. And we're going to drop that left foot over to the floor. Release that left arm and come on up into wild thing. And you're still breathing. Sink the butt down. When you rotate your feet back, we're going to go back into chair pose. Child's pose. Now to breathe. I'm going to go ahead and get into Cobra. Shoot your butt up into downward dog. Paddle the feet. Walk your feet up to your hands. Reverse swan dive up. And a nice strong into mountain pose. Now we're going to take our right foot. We're going to get into eagle. I know we've seen me do it several times, but I explain it again. You take your right hand under your left and bring your palms together. Again, right hand under your left, bring your palms together. And then we're going to take our right leg over our left leg and squeeze real tight. Squeeze really tight. Just squeeze your arms and your thighs. And stand up, release. And go into the other side. So it's your left leg going over your right. Your left arm is going under, around, in class. And I like to do my arms before I do my legs. Get them together. And go ahead, get down into it and squeeze. You got out of it. Go ahead and stand in mountain. Reach your hand up overhead. Reach, 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 and go ahead, swan dive forward all the way down. Inhale to flat back. Exhale all the way down. You're going to take your hand, step back into plank. Down into downward dog. Shoot hips up into the sky for downward dog. That was upward dog, excuse me. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way down. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Go into the center of your mat. Get ready for triangle. And then go into a 3-point star, 5-point star. Put our hands on our hips. Face our left foot out. Right foot is perpendicular to it. Remember to get your block. We're about to do triangle pose. Arms out nice and strong to the side. And we're going to reach till you can't reach no more. Then drop. We do this because this helps us to make sure that we're bending at the hips and not the waist. Remember that you can use your block. You can rotate your block and use it at any height that you choose to. Doesn't have to be flat like this. All right, let's come up. All right, and then we're going to bring our feet in closer and change the angle of that back foot. It's going more in a diagonal. We're going to raise up the right arm to go outside of the left foot. Move your block there. And now this is twisted triangle or revolved triangle. And we're here and we're breathing. And release, come on up. Don't forget to move your block. Sorry guys, I got mosquito bite on my foot. Don't know. Mosquitoes are ruthless. All right, so open up. Your feet are perpendicular of themselves. Hands out nice and strong to the side. And reach. And go on down into triangle pose. Make sure you open up your chest in this part. Come on out of it. Now we're going to bring our feet a little bit closer together. Change the angle of that back foot. If our right leg is out, we're going to lift our left arm up. And we're going to go right on the outside of that left leg. That right leg. Get your block. And we're going to twist it out. Your hand can go behind your back or reach up to the sky. That's up to you. And come on right out of it. Now we're going to get into half moon. So, get my block. Find my balance with my hands and my feet. I have like my tippy toes of the leg that's going up, just helping me so I can get my balance, but most of my weight is on my left foot, and I raise up that right into half moon. Ooh, 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 ooh. Little shaky. It's all good. We gonna get up in there. Yeah, should have grabbed the block to make it a little straighter, but I think this is nice. All right, now I'm grabbing the block, and we're about to go into standing splits. So you roll, just that same foot is down. Just rotate your hands and your upper torso in like a split, but that back leg is in the air. Standing splits. Bring it back down. Now we're going to rotate one more time. We're going to put our weight on that right hand. The right leg is up, and now the right hand is down. Right leg is up, right hand is down, or opposite if you are, and we're going to twist. Now, it's a little tricky. This leg will not, your back leg will not get as high as it did for the half moon. This is a twisting half moon or revolved half moon. And come on down. Ooh, that was a leg burner right there. Rotate up. Come on, we're going to shake that leg out. Put in some work. Now go ahead and do the other side. Go ahead to the other side. We do half moon slowly. Like we did with the other side, now we're on our left leg. So we're on our right leg. And we're going to bring that back foot up, resting our hand on our block. See, this gives me a better angle when I put my hand on the block. Lift up your chest, open, and lift that back leg up as high as you can. This leg doesn't go up as high. Well, that may be the same with you. Now we're going into standing splits. It's like a split in the air. Now we're going into twisted half moon or revolved half moon. This is when the left arm is on the block, left leg is in the air, and we're going to twist. So we're going to get the twisting first, and then we're going to put this leg up in the air, get our balance, ground it. So you see, I rotated it. And bring it up. When you're doing the twisted half moon, your leg will not get as high as it did the first time sometimes, based off your flexibility, and that's okay. That is okay. Alright, go ahead and get out of it. That was interesting. Now we're probably going to meet me at the top of the mat. Then we get the block out the way. Push your block off to the side. Reach up really, really tall. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up the flat back. Exhale all the way down. Hands to the mat. Step your feet back. And come up into upward dog. Push heels back. Downward dog. Go ahead and get down on all fours. Now we're going to go ahead and get into crow. Now this is a little trick I've learned with crow. So I'm going to show you without the trick, and then I'm going to show you with the trick. So the thing about crow, get up on your feet. Get your knees above your elbows and bring it forward. Make sure you have your gaze out and not up under you, because that will send your head crashing to the ground. Now, the trick is get up on the yoga block. Now you are up a little bit higher. It gives you a little bit more leverage to get into crow right there. Yeah. Go ahead and get out of that. All right, make your way out and crow and down into your vinyasa. Pull up into cobra. And go ahead on down. I'm going to go ahead and get into bow. Grab your back of your ankles and pull your body up. Or if bow's too much for you, go ahead and do lotus. But we're going to get ahead and get into bow. And go ahead and release. Go ahead. Get into all fours in the center of the mat. And go ahead and thread the needle. Take that right arm up straight and strong. Pull it through and collapse on that shoulder. And breathe. Come on up. Now we're going to take that left arm into the air. Straight and strong. Pull it through and collapse on that left shoulder. And thread the needle. Go ahead and get out of that. Push back into child pose. And breathe. Walk your hands over to your right. Walk them on over to your left. Go ahead and we're gonna sit back onto our butts. Sit back onto our butts, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into plow. Try to have your feet touch the ground. If you can't, that's fine. Use your hands to support your lower back. You could either stay here and plow, or you could go ahead and do a shoulder stand with me. Right here now. Go ahead, start picking your leg up one leg at a time into the shoulder stand. and breathe. Slowly bring your knees down to your ears. Go ahead and roll out. And go ahead and get in reverse butterfly. All right, go ahead. Grab one knee, hold it to you. Then we're going to go in supine twist and drop it over to the other side. You're going to look the opposite way and hold. And release. Switch legs. Hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And go ahead and drop your leg onto the other side. Look the opposite way and hold. And go ahead and release that. You're here. We're going into Asana. And breathe. Go ahead, start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. Bringing attention back to your body. This is where I'm at right now. Go ahead and roll into fetal position. Breathe. And push yourself on up. Get into seated position. Do some organic movements. Roll their head. That was nice. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.